Hey, everybody, come on in, come on in. That's right, the doors of the chapel are open. Come on in, take a seat, join us for tonight. You already know what it is. It is the Praise Chapel channel. We coming at you tonight. It is your girl, Marcy Maureen, and y'all already know what it is. It is a Tuesday night, so y'all know how we get down on the Tuesday, right? That's it. It is the Kingdom Sound. You are tuned in to Kingdom Sound. It is going to be a good one tonight. So you already know the drill here, right? We want to make sure that you are sharing this video, okay? Because we want to make sure that people are tuned in because they don't want to miss what's going down tonight. Is going to be a good show. So go ahead and share. We don't want you to be holding this all to yourself. Go ahead, share. I'm giving you some time right now to make sure you're sharing. Make sure you are connected to us at I Go to Praise Chapel, okay? Make sure you're connected. Now, look, we've been doing this week after week, okay? You got to make sure that you are connected so you know what's going down, who's going to be on. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, don't miss the going ons over here on the Praise Chapel channel, okay? All right. Listen, it is going down. Hey, how y'all doing? I see y'all popping in here, and it is going to be hype and live on tonight. I'm trying to tell y'all, make sure y'all going over there at I Go to Praise Chapel. Make sure you connect to us. Tell somebody else at I Go to Praise Chapel so they can connect to us too. Make sure you are liking and commenting. We would love to hear from you, okay? Let us know how you're enjoying the show, all right? I'm trying to tell y'all, we want to hear from you. All right. Again, make sure you are sharing. This video is going down tonight on the Kingdom Sound. We got a good show for you tonight. So you know I'm already waiting. I'm giving you some time to come on in, take a seat, enjoy yourself. You already know we're not going to be before you long, okay? So come on in, take a seat, relax, and enjoy this show with us. All right? Listen, we got a good one tonight. We got a good one. We got something for everybody tonight, okay? Now, when y'all see the guests, y'all gonna go, they don't seem like, they're a little young, but they got it going on right here. Listen, y'all know we all about music that can go for everybody. Well, that's what they have. So listen, tell everybody to get on, and join on in because it's going to be a good one tonight. All right. You already know how we starts this show. Hey, listen, before I go there, YouTube, make sure y'all go on over the YouTubes. All right, we all over the YouTubes too. So make sure y'all going over to the YouTube and make sure y'all are subscribing and liking and hitting them notification bells and all of that good stuff. So y'all know that we up out here, okay? You don't want to miss none of this. You don't want to miss none of this that's going on. So make sure you're going on over there and go on head over to the YouTubes and get connected that way too. So go on all of the social media platforms. You already know at I Go to Praise Chapel. All social media outlets. Go on over there. Now I heard somebody say I had on a dope shirt. Yes, I do got on a dope shirt. Listen, it's the Praise Chapel right here. Okay. We up here doing it over here on the Praise Chapel channel. I'm telling y'all, connect. All right, because y'all know what it's about over here. It's about that we trying to give you the best in kingdom living. That's right. All right, so we ready to go. All right, it's a good one on tonight. I am excited, and I am so excited for you all to meet our guests for tonight. We have with us, and y'all already know how we start the show, right? So they already prepared and they ready to go. Okay, they ready to go. So we have with us tonight, and I am so excited. We have them. We have the Stewart brothers in the house, Gary and Aaron Stewart, and they are going to open us up right now with the opening hymn.
Pass me not, O gentle Savior. Oh, hear my humble cry. Oh, while on others thou art calling, oh, do not pass me by. We're calling you Savior, oh, Savior. Oh, hear my humble cry. Oh, while on others thou art calling, falling, oh, do not pass me by.
There you got it right there. The Stewart brothers is in the house. Gary and Aaron are here with us tonight. Hey, Stewart brothers, how are you doing tonight?
Good, good,
Good.
good. Glad
Oh,
to be
listen, we are
here.
so excited. We are so excited that you are here. Listen, the Stewart brothers is here all the way from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm trying to tell
Yeah.
y'all. They
You
just
more
broke down
represent.
that hymn for us. Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all need to tell them people, everybody to get on. I know y'all probably like, oh, they know the hymns. Yes, they do know the hymns. Okay. Listen, tell people to get on right now. They do not want to miss the Stewart brothers on tonight. Stewart brothers, we are so excited that you are here. We are hyped. Okay. Now we're going to get
So
into
are
this
we.
music stuff. We're going to get into this music because I'm hyped about the song. Okay. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Listen, y'all stay around because y'all wants to be able to hear the single. Okay, that's all I'm gonna give y'all. Y'all gotta make sure y'all stay because y'all got to hear this single. All right, Stewart brothers, let me tell y'all, how are you all doing on tonight?
We're blessed. We're blessed.
Oh
Blessed,
my
highly
gosh,
favored.
it is so good to meet you all. Now listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, I had the opportunity, of course, doing show prep and everything, and I got the opportunity to read your bio, and I was so absolutely impressed about like y'all are like some gifted brothers up in here. Okay, so let's go on here and start from that on beginning. Okay, so how did music become a part of you all? Like, so at a young age, how were you all introduced to music?
Okay, I'll go. Growing up in a church, as church kids, we were always in church. Always.
I know how that is.
We would go down to church so my parents could peel the potatoes. I'm sure we're going to hear after for saying that. So, drums is the first instrument a young boy gets started off with in church. So we started off on drums, both did. And then I told my dad one time, I said, Dad, I want a keyboard. He said, I'm not going to buy you a keyboard unless you take piano lessons.
Mm.
And I loved it. And from there, me and Aaron started playing bass guitar at a young age around that time. So, and we're at a traditional church, so we had no choice but to know the hymns of the church.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we grew up AME.
Right.
We grew up AME, so we know the whole hymnal from front to back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and also when Gary started, Gary's the oldest for those who don't know.
Yeah.
He's 2 years older than me.
Yeah.
And he's 2 years older than me. And so, little brother always has to follow big brother's footsteps.
Mhm.
So, if my brother plays drums, I'm going to want to play drums,
Right.
And so when he kind of progressed to piano, I stayed on drums. So we made like a little mini band type thing.
Okay.
And then I moved, like Gary said, I moved on to the bass because I didn't really I wanted to play the lead guitar first. But then my brother was like, churches need bass players more than they need lead guitars.
Mm.
And so, he was like, all right, we're going to get you on bass. Then my dad signed me up for lessons as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, then I started singing.
Mm-hmm.
And Gary moved on to the Hammond organ, to the pipe organ. And so we just, doing what, the Lord just ordered our steps,
Right, absolutely. Because I'm telling you, I was reading it and it was like they started playing the drums, they started playing the keys, and then the bass. I was like, yes. I mean, like literally, you guys have played so many instruments, and that was my question. I was going to ask, like, well, who started first playing the instruments? But okay, so like, and it was so crazy when I was reading it because it was just amazing to see that you both were kind of moving in these instruments together as you all was developing in music. So that was amazing. So while you were playing and you were taking lessons, were you singing at all? Like, were you singing, or did you feel like you wanted to be singing?
We started off in the children's choir.
Got you.
So,
Got you.
You know how that goes.
Yes.
And so, well, Gary was never hype on the singing stuff. He was just like, look, I'm a musician. That's all I am. I carry a note when I need to. Yeah. And so what happened was, for me, I always knew I could sing, but it's like the Lord was kind of hiding me until I was about 15. and somebody was like, so and so can't make it. I said, all right, I'll sing the lead. And so then when Gary kept growing more of his music stuff, because Gary got more of a minister music position.
Okay.
And so I got the singing, like you said, we just going higher and higher. And so,
Right.
so I think Gary always lets me do the singing.
Yeah.
And he does the playing.
Yeah.
Right. Y'all have developed y'all judge. That's what y'all do,
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna stay like that for a while too.
Got you. And what I thought was also amazing was that it didn't really stop just there in church for you all playing, because you all went to Morgan State University, right? Okay, and we got some classical training. I was like, what? That's dope. Like, okay, that's what we doing. Okay, tell me about going to Morgan State University. Well, first of all, how did you all choose to want to take up classical training in college?
Well, coming from a traditional background, which I'm grateful for being young, it made me want to expand it more, reading music and just knowing about the different genres out there. So I'm grateful for the churches I played. My home church, Grace AME. To what church were we at?
Mount Pisgah CME.
Yeah, Mount Pisgah CME. Then we were at St. Stephen's AME for a little bit.
Yeah.
Then went to a church. I love them because it was called City Temple Baptist.
Yeah, yeah.
And everything was traditional. The pipe, they march into a pipe organ. And me being young, I was in awe of all that. But it's funny thing about it is by reading, being able to read music, you can do anything. So that's what I'm grateful for, being in Morgan, meeting all different kinds of people that sing different kinds of stuff. So yeah, that's how we got into it.
Yeah, we and I liked how well, it was kind of rough because and I'll keep it real with you. For me, we were just so I'm not trying to toot our horn no way, shape, or form.
Right.
But sometimes a lot of us church singers get that, church ego,
Absolutely.
And so, I'm grateful because a lot of those classical teachers, I took the singing lessons. They weren't impressed by the way small. They were not impressed. But you have to learn some quality singing, and learn your craft,
that's good.
Expand your craft, and I learned, like Gary said, we learned sight reading, solfege, shout out to Mahansky, solfege, the scales, breathing exercises, breathing training, so, and it kind of, like I said, and then we and Gary were grateful because it's funny how the Lord works, because we got a lot of stuff. We'll give y'all a little something for the album. We have a lot of classical different stuff, that's a part of us that we kind of just put on the album.
Right.
And, and like I said, Gary said, we're grateful for the training because our parents say it all the time, school was the best thing that ever happened to y'all as far as music,
Right.
Get educated, I want to encourage anybody else on there and these singers, musicians, get educated in your craft.
Yes, good stuff.
The right way, and so that's just how we came about with the classical training. So
right, and I think that is so good because I agree. Sometimes you growing up in church, musician or a singer, that's just what we do, right? And so that's it. Right. So we're just gonna keep going and we're gonna sing. And I agree. Sometimes you don't take the time to really learn the craft or perfect the craft so you can even go even further and your gifting. So I think that is absolutely amazing. So let me ask you, as it relates to your parents, that support that you all received, because you already said what your parents had said to you all, but that support that you all received growing up and wanting to do music, taking a classical training, playing the different instruments, how was that support that you received from your parents?
It was good, actually. They gave the right amount of toughness with the right amount of love. I remember one time, and Gary will laugh at this. One time it was a Thanksgiving service, and Gary's like, "What you about to say?" Yeah, but and so Gary had a hard time. I don't know if you didn't know it until Daddy made you go home and study it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
So it was. I started playing the intro, and then I stopped when the congregation started singing. And it was Thanksgiving service, only 6 people in the congregation that day. So it made it look real bad. So I went home and learned it. It was a hymn, I don't know if you know, called We Gather Together, a Thanksgiving hymn. So I went home. Ever since then, I learned just stick to it And that's for anything in life. Just stick to it and then just try. It's okay to try because we're all going to mess up here and there. So just as long as you try. I was young. I was about how 13, 14.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So our parents made sure, that they stayed in our ear, you can't, and then for me, as far as my singing and stuff, you can't sing for this certain group. Can't sing for that certain community choir. One of the old choir I sing on, my mother didn't let me get on. My parents didn't let me get on there until I was 18.
Wow.
Wait till you're 18. Wait till you graduate high school. You can join.
Right.
And so, they kept a tight rein on us because, it can be a lot of crazy things that go on in church.
Yes.
And it is what it is. And they made sure that we stuck to our foundation. They kept us grounded, and we're grateful for them.
Right.
And so we're just grateful for them.
Right. And that's so good that you said that, because I was just about to ask you about your foundation, and how do you feel like you remained, and I'm gonna use the word steady, but how do you feel like you remained steady in your walk with, like you said, sometimes I think, church can it can be rough sometimes, but it seems like your parents, what I'm saying, they really had a great foundation for you all to stand on, and you guys just kind of just literally just took that and y'all just moved forward in that. So that's just really amazing thing to hear. And I agree, like anybody that's listening, like that is just amazing. You have to have a great foundation. It's really good. You have a really good foundation to stand on, because that just helps you to move forward and gives you the strength that you need. So that's really, really good. And so now that you all we're moving towards our journey, and we're doing something different, and we're moving into produced songs and singles and whole CDs and all of these things about to happen for you. How does that feel? And what does it feel transitioning into like that gospel artist? Like, what is that transition like for you?
It's a hard transition because it's our producer in the studio. Our producer gets on us, and our vocal producer. Shout out to Morgan Turner and our vocal producer Darren Scott. So we thank God for them. They said, y'all not doing this. Y'all are the artists. Y'all sit there. Yeah, stuff like that. We were like, we used to doing everything. Right. Thank God for Ashley, who was our Barrett, who's our administrator. They were like, y'all don't handle that. I got it, and I'll let y'all know what's going on. I was like, okay. We were like, so it's different for us.
We were playing, me and Gary, like I said, we have rehearsals, we teach all the parts, do all the administrative stuff, book the churches, And so it was funny when we were in the vocal session, me and Gary sitting there just playing with our hands on playing with our phones. We didn't know what to do. But you know what? We were just like, they keep saying, and we thank God for them, because they're like, you know what? Y'all have to step into being the artist, it's you can chill for once, just you paid us, you got us, you hired us to do a job for you, so let us do the job for you,
right.
So, and that's what say, like Gary said, that was a challenge for us, a challenge.
And I think because we've been saying it already, like I think when you grow up in church, you're used to doing so much, right? You're used to doing a lot. You do it all, singing all the choirs, you doing all the other ministries, you're doing everything. And then I think so now you're at this place, and it's like, we got this, we got this. So it might be a little hard to like, okay, but you gotta enjoy your moments. This is your moment. Y'all gotta enjoy it. Like y'all gotta be like, oh yeah, we here. Like this is it. And let me tell y'all, amazing song. And I think I'm going to go ahead and I don't know if we prepped for it, but I think we need to go ahead and play it so we can talk about this song that got listened. Okay, so the song is called Lift Him Up. All right. It is such a good song because it's the hymn with a twist, right? Okay, so it is amazing. And I have no idea if we're prepped and ready to go, but go ahead.
Can we just shout out all the people who were on the record? For the background.
Yes, because it is the Stewart brother and friends, right? So, Stewart brother and friends. But I'm gonna let y'all go ahead, do your thing.
We want to shout the background vocals, Tanaya Moses, Jade Madden, to Michaela Banks, Jocelyn Christian, David Reeves, Robert Brown, Darren Scott, our vocal producer, also the musicians too. Our producer is our bass player, Morgan Turner, Gabe Bennett on drums.
James Ash.
James Ash on keys.
Danny Curtis.
Danny Curtis on organ.
Ronnie
Collins on lead guitar. So we just want to thank them publicly. You know, just want to thank them too for just, it ain't just us, but you know, we just want to make sure that people.
Whole team. That's right. That's so amazing. Yeah. And if we are ready to go with it, we're going to go ahead and play. Y'all already know. You can't get the whole song because we want y'all to go ahead and support the Stewart Brothers single Lift Him Up. So we're going to give y'all a snippet so that you can go ahead and make sure that you're going up there and you download. Is it on all the outlets? What is on iTunes? What is where y'all go?
Yeah, everything.
Listen, the song is available for you right there. Download it as much. Listen, download. Okay, because y'all want to love this song, right? So
there's no excuse not to get it.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Get it. Y'all got to make sure y'all get it. Listen, I'm telling y'all, here's the snippet, but we want to make sure y'all go ahead and download it so y'all can get the whole song. So we are ready to go with it. I'm ready.
In John chapter 12, Jesus states, if I be lifted up from the earth, I'll draw all men unto me. Hey, come on, give me a favor. Everybody clap your hands. Hey, come on, let's have a little church. Hey, everybody clap your hands. Oh yeah, You mind if we go to church just a bit? Come on, y'all. How to reach men of every birth. For an answer, Jesus gave us me. And if I be lifted up from the earth, oh, I'll draw unto me. Come on, let's sing it. Lift him up. Come on, let's lift him up. Till he speaks. Everybody clap your hands. I got a verse, listen. Lift him up by living as a Christian art. Let the world in you the Savior see.
They get me every time. I be all into the songs and they always cut it off. And into the song. All right, that was your snippet. That was nothing. Okay, y'all gotta make sure. I mean, that was amazing, but y'all gotta make sure y'all go download this song and get the whole thing. You will absolutely love the song. I'm telling y'all, it is an amazing song. I was just jamming in my house listening to this song. I kept playing it over and over. It was so good. I really love the song. How did I come up with this concept of the song? Because first of all, the hymn alone is, amazing. You got to love the hymns of the church. And then y'all it's these musical twists that y'all just was putting on it. I was like, oh, the music. Then I was like, oh, they just changed the music. And then went back. Now John was so hot. I'm telling y'all, it was hot. So how did y'all come up with the concept of taking this hymn, and putting your spin on it?
2 years ago, we did a hymns concert with nothing but hymns. We got the idea from a choir called the Reunion Choir, Baltimore. Shout out to them, Miss Trudy Ward and Brother Curtis Pitts. Yeah. And they did one before. I said, Aaron, we should do one too. So we had a church that could seat about 500, but close to, I think, about 900 people came. We didn't know we were having a service.
Yeah. So had to turn people away.
That's how much God blessed that day.
Right.
So we weren't expecting that. We were just having a service. Then we had one last year at my church, Bethel and Me. Shout out to Pastor Claiborne and Reverend Cherie Claiborne as well. And that was full. So God laid it on our hearts of last year around that time. We said, we got to record this now. And the thing about it, if we search on a lot of places, we don't on iTunes, we don't have nothing on iTunes that has just a hymn on there. I just sometimes I just want to hear Lead Me, Guide Me. I just can't type it in and find it too often. So God gave us this vision. And Morgan, he told us, take it to another level, add different stuff into it. Make sure the production is right. And we thank God for him for that. So God is just blessing in the midst of a pandemic.
Listen,
it
is so good. It is really good.
And so what Morgan was saying for the concept of it, let's stick to the foundation, but also add a little color to it, because we still young, you can't add some little flavor to it, And so, like I said, of course, like you said, you can't lose foundation because it'll fall into pieces when you lose foundation.
Right. Absolutely.
But keep the foundation. Like I said, let's do the first two verses, and let's go straight back. It's gonna help you live Jesus.
Listen.
And let's twist up the chord progressions a bit, and flip the harmonies a bit. And like I said, Morgan and Darren really kind of got me Gary's ear about that. Let's make some twists and turns. The man.
So good.
Oh my God.
What's going on?
What up, Marcy?
Listen, the Stewart brothers, that's what's up, okay?
Look,
this song though.
Hey,
I'm telling y'all, this snippet, I promise y'all, that was amazing. The snippet was amazing, but y'all have to hear the entire song. I was like jamming to this song.
And you were singing along with it because you already knew.
Absolutely, I know the words. That's why you gotta know your hymns, because you gotta know your hymns when you listen to the Stewart brothers. Okay, you gotta know your hymns, because I was singing the words like, yes, you better know your hymns, girl. That's how I was. But let me tell you, the music was so hot. I was like, okay, this is. I was liking what we was doing. I'm telling y'all did it right there. Y'all did that.
They did.
Yes.
Amazing. They're, I want to say, the newest addition to the Rhyme and Reason family.
Wow.
These brothers have literally carved a niche of their own within the umbrella. Because, of course, you done had a bulk of the Rhyme and Reason family on here.
Right.
But these two brothers right here have something altogether different that nobody else has.
Right.
And I don't know if Gary or Aaron told you the story. When I came to that concert, what was it, 2018, y'all?
Last year,
2019. I sat on the front row and I said, oh, this is good. I said, oh, this needs to be captured. So I leaned over to one of my buddies and I was like, man, I'm going to go ask them, did they think about recording this? And it was literally God-led.
Yeah.
The way things started happening after that. We met at another CD release, went out, had dinner, had small talk. And then a couple weeks later, they said, can we meet with you?
Wow.
Absolutely. And literally, just the conversation we had, when I tell you, their hearts are so pure towards their ministry, towards their gift. And I am happy that they are comfortable with their lane. As producer, is always hard to convince an artist that their lane is okay when they definitely have one. Now, at first, they didn't realize what it was. But, more so me and Gary, we here. But that Aaron boy,
I'm the hard one. I give him a hard time to go.
Aaron is always the one that has to go pray about something and fast for a few. I'm like, Aaron, you ain't got time to do that.
Yes, come on.
Aaron and Gary's just like, oh my God. Oh Lord. But I love the dynamic of them. Gary is the relaxing. It's like, okay, let's just do A, B, C, D, E, and G. But Gary's like, well, what about elemental PQR? But it works. It really, really works. And the vision that they had, when I say they came so professional with a recording packet, I was so proud of them when they had their initial meeting with the singers and the band. It was like just professional from start to finish. And really, the snippet that y'all heard does not even compare to what is coming. I'm telling y'all, it does not compare to what's coming. And because I'm the producer, I've heard the whole record. I mean, every time I send them something, I'm like, yo, I'm getting teary-eyed listening to this stuff, like trying to sit and put all this stuff together. I'm like, man, I got to turn the words off.
Oh, wow.
It is literally that amazing. These brothers have put some amazing arrangements together. And what I really loved about their mission statement originally, they said because they're kind of like in that middle age bracket of millennials where it's like, I grew up with the old school, but I'm still young enough to relate to, the people in their 20s, teens. They were like, man, the hymns are our thing, but it's a lost art. And remember last time me and Misha were on here, we talked about that. And that's why in my head, I was like, I cannot wait to get these two on here because this is literally the start of a trend. I really believe it is. That is going to really, really make people not only see hymns in a different light, but actually utilize them.
Right.
You know, what I told them, I said, y'all ain't gonna have no problem with people knowing these songs. That's not gonna be an issue at all. But I said, from a production standpoint, from a vocal standpoint, we got to make people want to play these songs and sing them in their church on Sunday.
Right.
What it is now you all will say, get people to be like, well, who arranged that? Oh, the Stewart brothers. Who are them? Boom. It really, they like I said, they have a niche that's all their own. And I'm so glad that God directed me to them, because if any other producer got to them, I'd have been pissed. I say that. Oh, somebody said they need deets on the album. They need more. I can't give y'all any more deets. All I will say is I can't give it to you all. But what I will say is January 2021. January 2021.
Encounter hymns, right?
Encounter him.
Encounter him. And the hymn is HYMN. Okay, so I know when I read it, I was like, "Ooh, encounter him." Then I was like, "Encounter him." I had to look again to see the spelling of the hymn. And I was like, that's kind of dope, though. That's a little dope. Y'all had me. I had to check again. I was like,
let me tell you who fucked me about that, though.
Who?
Aaron.
Me.
Because he was like, what? No, I'm like, Aaron, I said, it is a play on words.
It was a play.
It is a play on words to encounter him. Because no, it's like what your mission statement was. You wanted to bridge the gap between the old and new school church, and wanted to have an encounter experience with them together. And you wanted to do it through the hymn. So it makes sense. Encounter him. Boom.
And so for the album, stay tuned, because we got some nice special appearances from Jamel Strong. Timothy Figueroa is going to be on the album. Yeah. Jada Thomas, all the way from Texas, is going to be on the album. She's an up-and-coming artist, anointed artist. We got our uncles on there. Me and Gary have our uncles on there.
His Pastor Brent Brown.
Yeah. So
it is amazing. It is absolutely amazing that we were able to pull all of this together. Like I said, and you know, if my Rhyme and Reason family is on here listening, y'all know I love y'all, but this probably has been one of the funnest records to work on lately. And I'm just like, man, I see Pastor Brent Brown on here. Shout out to Pastor Brent Brown.
Right.
You know,
shout out, Rev. Shout out, Rev.
Shout out to, you know, for allowing us to use your church for some of the recording stuff. Now, see, Marcy, we done took you. I don't know if they told you about like the whole genre of the record.
Yeah, I told him.
Classical.
Yes, he did.
Traditional, but it's literally every facet of it. Like one of my favorite pieces on there is Gary playing pipe organ. That's one of my favorite pieces.
So decent. Like that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
It is, but once again, I think sometimes in the modern church music world, we forget that stuff exists.
Yes.
There is a whole dynamic of churches where somebody is paid to play the pipe organ every Sunday. Absolutely. So guess what? I said, we're going to highlight that. Gary was like, okay, cool, no problem. You know, Aaron, you got to sing this. No, I'm letting them Aaron sing the song. I'm trying to tell you, Marcy, I cannot really even begin to explain the greatness, and I'm going to say great because once again, the hymns themselves are great.
Right.
But what these brothers have done is not limited it to just the traditional how you hear it on Sunday mornings. It's like, nope. I said, I'm going to treat this record as if Kirk Franklin called me and said, produce a record. I'm going to treat it as if Pastor Keith said, produce this record. You know, I'm not going to dummy down the production just because it's a hymn. Nope.
Absolutely. Right.
Nope. Because it's going to make the younger guys like, oh, I can actually really, really play a hymn the right way. Right way, and it actually sounds real good. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Let me tell you something. I don't know if y'all seen the comments, but Patrick Austin.
I was about to say that.
If y'all don't know what that is one of Baltimore DMV's finest. And I pray to God that we make him proud with this record. He is all of our mentors.
Yes, all of us.
I remember traveling with him with City College High School Choir, and you know, he's been a part of my whole family since forever and whatever. He's one of the finest musicians ever. But, you know, I pray that this record really blesses him, because honestly, a lot of the stuff we do, we had them in mind. You know, we want to pay homage to the Patrick Austins, the J.D. Austins, the Roland Joe Smiths, the Gloria Thompsons, the Peggy Carmichaels, you know, all those people that paved the way, but some generational people in between us just forgot about it. It's like, whoa, they matter too. They absolutely matter. We stand on their shoulders. We couldn't do anything without them. So, you know, for them to really support us in what we do and really say, I can't wait for this to happen. I know Gary shared some stuff with Patrick, and I'm like, you know, to get good words back from our mentor saying, this is good. This is what is needed right now. You know, because everybody's doing their own solo thing. But who is going to be that group of people that really bring it all back together? It's not about you, me. It's about the collective worship experience together.
Absolutely.
And they have picked an amazing set of hymns. Some hymns I didn't even know. And then we trying to fight. Are we doing the Baptist way? Are we doing the me way? Look, I know this verse. I don't know nothing about that sixth verse in that hymn. Those were the funny times in the studio. You got me, Darren, Gary, and Eric, 4 different hymn books fighting over which verse we gonna put on which song. That's the funny part. And then Darren go back. Oh yeah, shout out to Darren, Darren Scott, son of musical genius Eric Scott, another Baltimore legend. We had so many great people attached to this that is just like, wow. I really cannot wait for y'all to hear this whole record, and I'm so proud of these 2 right here. And trust me, I'll even go ahead and say it. We've already talked about the next series of records.
Oh, come on, series.
It's you can sing hymns and never run out.
You can listen. That hymn book is thick.
Look, we're gonna be working together for a long time. Long. I see my other pastor on here, Pastor Eric Waddell. You know, I love you. Thank you for allowing me and Aaron to serve with you. Pastor, you better know it. Aaron actually is featured on not this last record that he did, but 2 records ago. Aaron was featured soloist on there. I was a music director, assistant music director. So we just have a lot of people that have sewn into us. And this record is really not a memoriam to them, but really just like saying what y'all have deposited in us has not fallen to the wayside. Not forgotten our roots. We have not forgotten the importance of this part of gospel music, because it is a part of gospel music. Literally, growing up Baptist in my grandfather's church, St. Timothy's Christian Baptist Church, there was a hymn I knew the page number. Old Red Baptist hymnal. All y'all that's on here know what's happening. But it's literally we have put together, and I'm not even going to say because they came to me with the whole concept, and I really don't think I did anything above and beyond what their minds had already set in place. My job was just to say, that's cool, that's not cool. Yeah, let's do it. But when I say they have grown in such a short time, and even amidst the pandemic, because this was originally supposed to be a live recording. Originally supposed to be a live recording, to the date of their normal concert that they do. But in the midst of the pandemic, some things had to change. And when we really started listening to it, it was like, this is still good either way.
And also another thing about that, like I said, God had to show us, it's not your plan, he had to show us that, get out the way and trust me, I got it, and then get how we can't sell tickets so the money can, financial, it is what it is. And so, but what the Lord said, trust me, I got it, just trust me, I got it. I'm believing in the Lord, the Lord told us this too, that be patient. I'll prepare the way in an even greater way that'll get even greater results. You can even imagine, And so it was just, it's crazy how this pandemic, the Lord just had to shift some things.
Yeah.
So that his will can be done. And, you know, we're just grateful for the results, of course, you know.
That's it. Come on and preach it right there, okay? Now you preached it for everybody, not just for the music in the album, in the project, but that's gonna preach for everybody, okay? That's right there, preach for everybody. Listen.
Marcy, can we shout out our Uncle George?
Get
Stewart. He'll be on the album. He will be on the album.
Alan.
Him and my other Uncle Alan. We wanted to do. We told Morgan this, that, you know, Uncle George sang for the last 2 of our concerts. But, you know, Gary was like, you know, let's bring Uncle Alan on. I said, okay, that's fine. Because we looked at it as they're the Stewart brothers of the previous generation. They're my dad's younger brother, my dad's older brother. So Stewart, you know, Gary, Aaron, George, and Alan. So it kind of, you know, how the Lord just works it out. You know,
that's decent.
Yeah.
Real decent. Oh man,
now,
listen, we excited.
My favorite lead vocal session. That right there. That was my favorite. From the moment Uncle George started singing, I said, "Woo, Jesus." Woo.
Now, see, y'all making me real like a little envious. To the Lord gonna have to touch me because I need to hear the whole album at this point. Like, February 2021.
Marcy, I'm trying to tell you, when this thing drops, it's going to be amazing. Amazing. I listen to it in my car every day.
Me too.
Really though? See, that's y'all see how they getting us? Y'all see how they getting us?
Look, now what we might do on our IG, I'm pretty sure y'all follow us on IG and everything, but make sure you follow the Stewart brothers because we'll be giving, you know, little like tidbits every now and then. You know, we go into mixing the record starting next week. So we'll start bringing y'all in on some of that stuff.
Yes,
and just keep following us, man. This journey has been amazing, and it's gonna be amazing. So literally, I'm telling y'all, if I started just running down the list of hymns that are on here, I guarantee y'all be like, "Oh, that's my song." It's just amazing. Did y'all even tell them some of the songs on here?
Hey, Morgan, let me tell you something. I ain't tell you this yet because
Lord,
everybody knows I work for a funeral home. So I was driving the limo today. So I played some of the album for the older lady that was sitting in the back. She was like, "You got me ready for church." Thank you for that. I said, "Oh, okay, this is good then. We good."
It's time for everybody.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, I played it for my grandmama. She said, "When the release, I'm coming. Forget COVID." She said, "I'm coming to that thing," and my grandmama don't come out for nothing.
Another thing we tried to do, you know, I mean, it may sound like a corny analogy, but I look at it like you go into the ice cream store, you got all them type of flavors, you know, but everybody, and at the end of the day, your taste buds are satisfied, you know. So
come on. Yes.
And it's music for all you ministers of music on here. It's every song on here your church can do. And you don't need no stems. You don't need, man. We got a song with just Gary playing regular B3.
Are you serious?
Nothing else. No vocals. Just Gary playing B3.
Just Gary playing organ. I'm trying to tell you.
Gary on organ.
Churchy right there. That's it right there. That's all people be like. I need a hand.
Man, look, it's Marcy. It's songs like that song. Let me tell you, the song that Gary's playing by himself is "Yes, God is Real." Whoa.
Oh,
right. We got "To God Be the Glory" on there. "Come Now, Fount," "The Blood." We got "Jesus Keep Me Near the Cross."
Stop telling too much, Mo. Stop telling too much. Stop telling too much.
Tell them the title. They ain't heard the record.
They got to support because it's for everybody. Everybody can support. Like,
everybody. Look, and when the record comes out, we want y'all to sing these in church.
Absolutely.
Look, there's 12 songs on the record. Y'all can do a hymn of the month.
City Temple on here. City Temple. Y'all hear that?
The first lady from City Temple is tuned in. First lady.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at that there.
Come on.
And then yes, Gary, let me tell y'all something about Gary. If Baltimore, y'all don't know that Gary Stewart is a player's player, let me tell y'all something. Gary has shocked me.
Wow.
I've heard Gary play for a few years, but actually being with him in the studio, Gary is a genius. I don't call to me, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. Gary was in the studio with me. What was that? Last week, 2 weeks ago, Gary? Pastor Key calls my phone. It literally, John P. Key calls my phone in the middle of studio session. He hears Gary playing. He's like, "Who's that?" I said, "That's my man." He was like, "I need him to cut a song for me real quick." Gary, am I lying?
You're not lying.
Goodness.
I'm telling y'all, when y'all hear how he ministers these hymns on organ, on pipe organ, on Rhodes, even like his classical touch, my God, is amazing. And what it is he has embraced himself. He's not trying to play like anybody else.
Nope.
When you hear Gary play, and we had some phenomenal musicians on this record. Shout out to James Ash. Shout out to Danny Curtis. Gabriel Bennett. Shout out to Ronnie Collins. Antoine Easton. Rob Red. The Orchestra.
Yeah.
When I say we had some of Baltimore DMV's finest on there, but when that Gary Stewart sit down and play, move out the way. Move out the way. And then not only him, but Aaron can sing. He don't think
opened us up with the hymn,
but he can sing. And what I love about it, he means it every time. His heart is in it every time he sings. Right. And he was nervous at first. He wouldn't face me or Gary in the studio at first. He had to turn it.
I had to turn my back.
It's okay.
Like that for?
Turn my back. You know, I had to turn my back because it was like, you know, I'm like when Morgan really had to told me to take it seriously. Like, you know what, Aaron, you are the artist. You know, you gotta walk in it. You know, I said, well, just let me walk at my own pace. You know, let me
turn around and sing, and I'm gonna give you what I
right.
You know, if you want to.
Oh, and so look, one of my homies just came on here. I forgot we talked about lead vocalist Avery Lawrence.
Yeah.
Avery freaking Lawrence. I don't want to tell y'all what song he's singing.
Well, y'all ain't got everybody.
Look, one of Pittsburgh, now one of Baltimore's finest.
Baltimore, Pittsburgh, the both black and yellow.
And I want to hear what these amazing gifts have shared with us on this record. It's going to be an overall wonderful project. I'm so excited about it, and it's oh God, it's so good. It's so good.
It's it right here. I'm trying to lift him up by just. Was amazing. So I can only imagine what is in store on Encounter Him. I just can't even wait I just can't even wait. I'm so excited. And again, it is something for everybody gonna be on Encounter Him. Please get connected, stay connected to the Stewart brothers. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all lift him up was sit right there. Y'all only got a little bit. Okay, go download it and hear the whole thing. You will absolutely know what we're talking about while we're sitting here talking and excited because it is so good. And I love, and I think Aaron already said this. You know, they didn't distort the hymn. The hymn is sang the hymn, the original verses. Nothing's changed, nothing's done differently, except they added a little bit of, to the music. And so you can absolutely sing along and not be like, that ain't like the hymn. It is the hymn. Nothing.
And the whole record is like that.
I'm telling y'all, it is good.
The hymns at all because they're pure enough.
Right.
Them hymns was working when my grandmama was singing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they still work now. You know, one of my favorite verses in any of the hymns, come thou fount of every blessing, to my heart you sing thy praise. That stuff like that, when we get to here I raise my Ebenezer, I'm out.
Marcy, stay tuned on that one. When our arrangement that Morgan arranged,
that's why I'm Morgan.
It takes me to a place. I'll let you know. It takes me to a place. Takes me to a place. Seriously.
And everything about what they did just kind of superseded my expectations of it. And I mean, I praise God that the connection has been made. And I'm telling y'all right now, y'all gonna see me working with these brothers for a long.
That's so awesome.
Look,
that's awesome.
I promise you, they got it. They got something special. And like I said earlier, I am so glad that they have embraced their lane. Absolutely. And their lane is going to work for them. What I love about them, and I'll say it publicly to their face, this ain't a money thing for them. It ain't. It's not a money thing for them. They are really about soul saving and bringing people together.
Right.
Literally, this entire record was not with my normal team. It wasn't. And it's like what they showed me was really like everybody has something special that they can offer. It's just they need somebody to pull it out of them.
Right.
And one of my jobs as producer is to kind of locate what that is and highlight it. You know, it might not be what other artists do, but the other artists aren't doing what you do. So guess what? We're going to figure out a way to highlight this that highlights y'all, but also magnifies God at the end of the day. And literally, from when I say from start to completion, integrity, character, respect, love, honesty, it's been there with these guys. And you don't find that, and sad to say, you don't find that in every artist in gospel music.
But that's it.
I'm going to tell the truth. I've been in it long enough. But these two brothers right here have given me hope not to give up on their generation.
Wow. That's amazing.
Because I'm if they are the remnant.
Yes, that's good.
If they are the remnant, then guess what? I'm gonna give my all to them.
Absolutely.
Because there are a lot of people that probably are just saying, like, well, look, I don't want to produce no hymn record. Why not?
Right.
Why not? What is so different that makes, just because you're a solo artist with original music, what makes you different from them? Nothing. So really, what like working with them has really just taught me a lot about embracing everything that God brings your way.
Wow.
And truth be told, it's been a faith walk. You know, it's like, and Morgan said we bumped heads. But you know what I appreciate from Morgan, he's like, Aaron, I know you feel the way, I know you feel the way you feel. I respect it, but just trust me. You know, Morgan's like, just trust me for the journey. Look, I'll take you there. Just trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me.
Look, the relationship, that trust thing.
Yeah.
It is there. And when I say I love Aaron so much because he worries about everything.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
He worries about everything. And I'm like, Aaron, one thing, I've said it in so many sections. I'm like, Aaron, people don't want perfect. They want believable.
Yeah,
wow.
They want believable.
That's another
Look, every time you get on stage, you're not going to have a perfect gig.
Nope.
You're not going to have a perfect performance. But guess what? When they hear your heart every time, that can't be denied.
Right.
Once again, my famous quote I say to everybody: I can fix any wrong note. Thank God for technology. I can't fix this.
That's it right there. That's good.
And if everything you do does not come from here, then we already failed.
Right.
But they have literally poured their heart into this record. And I mean, it shows. I mean, it shows.
And you know, we want to shout out. We shout out everybody else, but we want to be good sons and shout out our parents. You know, they're tuning in. You know, they're tuning in. Yeah, Pastor Gary Stewart Sr. and Arlette Stewart. And so we want to thank God for them. And they look, because
to the parents. Come on, that's what I'm talking about.
We love them.
Some good gentlemen up in her. Yes,
and we love them, and we don't want them to fuss us out after the.
You did not call our names. All that work we put in, you ain't calling numbers. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all don't go on here and go to the social media and go and support and just follow what the Stewart brothers are doing, because I believe you do not want to miss this journey that they are on. Okay, we already know we all putting in for February because they done got us like, come on, we want to hear it. So listen, we all excited about February, and I'm telling y'all,
no, January.
We're not
waiting that long.
We're making it longer.
Lord, I'm pushing it back. Forgive me, Lord.
No, push it back, Marcy. January.
All right, listen, January. Well, that's even closer, okay? Because we all listen. We moving quick through this year.
And also for all of you, they actually will have another piece coming out. Y'all know Rhyme and Reason. We do our Christmas collaboration record every year. So the Stewart brothers will be a featured artist on this. You'll get a brand new song from them, and I think we're gonna release the record either late November or early December. But trust me, you'll be able to get them along with the other familiar artists y'all have been seeing under the Rhyme and Reason family. Jamila Richardson, April Hall, Chico Robinson, Robert Copeland, Stewart brothers. I mean, it's just going to be.
This is good stuff.
It's really, really amazing. So trust me, I'm telling y'all, these brothers right here had a special sound that is all their own that y'all are going to want to listen to.
Also, we're getting ready. We're gonna, when the album comes out, we're releasing a documentary on the album on how we. So stay tuned for that as well. So
what y'all don't know is Aaron actually majored in
production.
Video production at school. So the whole time he's been getting footage. I don't even know what the footage looks like. All I know is I gotta do everything. But when I say these brothers are literally talented way beyond what you see on the screen. Way beyond what you see on the screen. So I can't wait to even get to that part. But there's so many other things that I could say, but I can't say.
We just gonna wait. We gonna wait. We're gonna wait for January. We're gonna wait for the documentary. Y'all got us waiting, so we're gonna wait. And while we wait, we're gonna be listening to Lift Them Up.
Look,
okay, we're gonna be listening to over and over and over because that's how hot it is.
Look, and matter of fact, y'all, I'm gonna start a Lift Them Up challenge. Sing it in your church on Sunday. I will go. Look, if I have permission from them, I'm like, look, I will send out the stems. Y'all sing it on Sunday at church.
That's hot.
I'm trying to say, Lift Them Up challenge. Tag the Stewart brothers in it. Let's have church.
Come on, Lift Them Up challenge. Let me see. Can I sing it by myself?
Go ahead, Marcy. Go ahead. Hit that thing.
Go ahead.
All right. Now y'all don't want me to sing it. All right. But I'm trying to tell y'all, that's real hot though. Y'all got to get with that Lift Them Up challenge, okay? And make sure y'all be tagging the Stewart brothers, okay? So y'all know, like, they gonna be up on this challenge. That joint gonna be hot.
Oh yeah. Look, I don't put it out there. I'm gonna jump. I know everybody gonna get me late. Like, Morgan, what are you doing? Look. I'm with it.
That's hot though. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, y'all gotta get with it. Y'all can sing the song. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all can sing the song.
Everybody can sing the song.
That's what I'm saying. So get with it. Get with it. Go ahead and do this Lift Them Up challenge.
Look, people in the comments putting the lyrics in the comments. That's it. Now we only doing 2 verses. Just 2 verses. I don't even. We're doing verse 1 and whatever the second one you want to say. Go ahead.
Yeah. Listen, that joint gonna be hot. The Lift Them Up challenge again. Y'all go ahead and sing it. Make sure y'all tag the Stewart brothers so they know that y'all up in here doing their Lift Them Up song. Okay, it is going to be hot. I'm excited for the and what they doing. Like, listen, they producers, they play every instrument, they singing, they doing it all. I am so excited to see this from these young brothers. This is what I'm talking about. We're talking about building the kingdom.
Building the kingdom, Marcy.
What we talking about right here. And they picking up on these hymns, y'all. That's what I'm saying, okay? So tell your mom, your grandmom, your aunties, and all of them, like, grandma, this is good music for you too, okay? They're young, but they got good music for you too, all right? So listen, this is what I'm talking about. I am so excited. I am so glad that you all stopped by tonight to join me. We already know. We got to put it in the calendar to come back because we got a lot going on.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot, okay? So
hopefully we'll be back.
January.
Yes.
You got to bring us back to talk about the Christmas.
Yeah, you got to bring us back in January.
Oh my gosh, we got Christmas. We got the album encounter hymn dropping. We got documentaries.
And you already know we got a mean 2021 lined up, Marcy. So I'm trying to tell
and
you.
then we got series. So
we got series. We done talked about this whole thing already. We done talked about it.
It's gonna be hot.
2 records in right now.
Yeah, so listen.
Shout out to my boss, Pastor Brent Brown.
Yes,
okay.
Shout out to my father in ministry.
I'm gonna tell y'all what's funny. The whole comment section is singing right now. They putting up lines. Go ahead, right, Avery. Sing comment section. Go ahead.
First Lady Jurgen. First Lady, I should have gave First Lady Jurgen that lead on Help Me Live Jesus because she'll tear it up in a minute. First Lady Jurgen will tear that up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all gotta hear this whole song because y'all didn't even get. We heard like 1.5 of the just the verses. Y'all didn't even get to the end of the song. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all.
Marcy, you gotta play the vamp for him a little bit. You gotta give him a little.
If the production team gonna roll that thing, we will go go out with it. If they
just
want to
30
roll,
seconds. Just 30
we
seconds.
gonna go
Man,
out with
just,
that
just
song,
take them to the
Poppy.
bank real quick. Let's lift Jesus as we
We
get on
gonna
up
go
out of here.
ahead
I'm
and we're
trying to
gonna
tell
leave with
y'all.
that. So I'm gonna say, listen, Stewart brothers, thank you all so much. First of all, thank you because you can just tell from just sitting here talking to you how you really are, your genuine selves. Okay, so I just want to say thank you for that. You can tell the foundation that you grew up on. I mean, it just literally, you can just feel it and you can see it. So listen, what you guys are doing is absolutely amazing.
God bless you.
You are like, it's just really, really great to be able to see what's getting ready to happen. Just listening is like, ah. So I'm just so excited. Listen, Morgan, all the time you up on this joint, we was excited to always have you pop up in here. Okay,
You know how we do. You know how we
tell
do.
you, like, we're trying to get to Baltimore. Okay, we're trying to come out
Look,
there.
I need y'all to get to Baltimore
I'm
because
coming. I'm trying to get the
whole team.
Corona to go on out somewhere so we can get out there on them streets, get down here to Baltimore.
Look, I'm be like, hey, Pastor Brent, can we host Praise Chapel live at the church?
Come on,
look, I'm gonna put it out there.
I know my people in the back is like, is she out there doing all this planning? Yeah, I am. I'm planning. Okay,
look,
we can talk about it. Have a meeting. It's so hot. I'm trying to tell you, we've been trying to get out to Baltimore anyway. Listen, so we coming. We're gonna come out there. We're gonna hang out with.
We're gonna hang.
Things going on.
Come
Okay,
on.
we done met with so many. Y'all got things going on. So we coming out there. We're gonna come hang out. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's amazing. Always enjoy it when you are here, Morgan. Thank you so much, Stewart brothers. Thank you so much. We are
love you, Marcy. Love you.
And see what's going on. Listen, thank you all for joining. And y'all, listen, this was a great show. Okay, this was a good one. I told y'all from the beginning this was going to be a good one. And it was. All right, this was an amazing show. Thank you so much for tuning into the Kingdom Sound. We are always glad that you take the time to join us every Tuesday night to come on here and sit with us to get the best in Kingdom living. All right, so listen, y'all already know next Tuesday we're to meet me right here on the Kingdom Sound, right here on the Praise Chapel channel. This is your girl, Marcy Maureen. Y'all already know we give you the best in Kingdom living. And if you want to live Kingdom, you already know what you got to do. You got to seek first that kingdom of God, okay? And we are done. We are out. I have no idea if production is up, if they're ready to get this song popping. But if y'all are, I'm done with
I need
Come
y'all
on.
we're going to get the song on. I am out of here.
Come on, take it on. Take it home.
Come on, take us on home.
Let that be the benediction for the night.
Hey, praise the Lord. Why?
I don't even know if they're ready. They probably like, is this girl crazy? Are y'all ready? I don't even know if y'all can count in the chat. In the comment section.
Oh, my Lord, have mercy.
Let me see. I need them to pop something up because I don't know. I have no idea. They probably like, girl, we going to hurt you tonight.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Before we get out of here,
okay.
I always got to shout out EMG.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
We cannot get off this interview without shouting out the greatest distribution company, the greatest label that is here.
Doing it big.
Garland Michiwala, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know if you're watching, but you'll probably watch out later.
Yes.
We love you. We appreciate you. Number one. Well, for me, believing in me and Josh first.
Wow.
Number one, you took a chance and you told me to trust you. And since then, we have literally seen so many people get blessed by the little that we think we do. And now to even be here 8 artists later.
Wow.
Like that is so amazing for somebody to believe in your vision that much that you have given opportunities to artists that never would have gotten that opportunity. Thank you for trusting us to bring you people that will literally hear God's heart and put it out so everybody else can hear it as well. Once again, all from Greg, from Al Edmondson, the whole team, Zach Williams, all the artists that are on there, y'all can see it on the screen. You got Jamala Richardson, Derek Stevenson, Pastor Alan Waller, like the whole EMG family. Thank y'all from the bottom of our heart.
Absolutely.
We could not do any of this without you. If y'all want to go follow them, check out all the artists that are on their website. Our records are dropping left and right. But look, I would be remiss if I did not give them thanks. Absolutely. Because without their ability to be leaders and bosses to us, and one thing I will say is they know all day. I respect leadership. And I trust Nietzsche. I've been trusting him for almost, good God Almighty, almost 20 years now. And literally, it is just an amazing thing to sit under leaders that really, really love God for real.
Absolutely.
And literally, you know,
That's
trust.
that good kingdom
I see Gary
building.
about to step in and say something. Go ahead,
I
Gary.
have to shout out my fiance for dealing with me through all this.
Come on, you better.
My fiance, Becky. Hi, boo.
Yes.
Look, shout him out.
Come on, shout her out.
Let me apologize to
Yes.
Beyonce for
You
the
gotta go to
late night
Bristol
meetings.
again. Okay. So.
Beyonce, I'm sorry for the late night meetings, the late
Come
night
on.
Yeah.
late night text messages, all that stuff. He be talking to me. I apologize. I'm gonna give y'all a big wedding gift. I might just stand at the end of the groove line. I'm coming. So once again, thank you to I'm not gonna name all the singles on the record, but I know we shouted out everybody. Baltimore, thank y'all for showing up and supporting these wonderful brothers on tonight. All of y'all in there.
And shout out to my special friend, Michaela.
Come on, special. There's a lot of specials right there. Special.
There's a lot of specials.
That's a lot of specials right there. Come on.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for supporting these guys. Really, I don't know how it's doing for their heart, but seeing all y'all in the comments, just being on there listening. You know, my grandfather always used to say, "Little is much when God is in it."
Yes.
Not the wealth of fame. There's a crown, and you can win it if you go in Jesus' name.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So thank y'all, Baltimore, for supporting the Stewart brothers.
Thank you. Thank y'all, Baltimore. We love you.
Thank y'all for supporting me, to all the Rhyme and Reason family that's on here. I love y'all. To the hitters, to the orchestra, to my business partner Josh. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah. So I'm done, and I really think they're saying one more minute. And
one more minute. Okay.
So look,
one more minute.
Go follow the Stewart brothers on their IG. Follow the Stewart brothers page. Follow them on their individual page. They're always going to be putting up comments, content about the record, everything. Like I said, we go into mixing next week, so we'll probably be doing some in-house live snippets, bring y'all into what's happening. But once again, the Stewart brothers connect to him, January 2021. This is something that you're not going to want to miss. Just get ready. Baltimore, get ready. If they have played at your church, if they have sung in your choir, if they have done anything for your church, don't even think about me. Think about them. I need y'all to support these brothers. They have literally poured their hearts into this body of work, and you will be blessed. I promise you that. If you're not blessed, you don't know Jesus. That's
support. That's what we want to do. Support That's what we're doing. Building the kingdom. Go ahead and support. Make sure you are supporting the Stewart brothers. Make sure you are connected to EMG. Make sure you connect the Rhyme and Reason. Listen, you want to make sure you are connected because this is all about kingdom building. So get connected, okay?
Get it.
Now, make sure you connect the Praise Chapel too.
They ready.
I think they're ready.
They ready? Okay. Well, let's be out here. Make sure you are connected. Go ahead and connect the Praise Chapel at I Go to Praise Chapel. All your social media outlets. That is Facebook, Instagram. Come on, we on the YouTubes. Go ahead on over on YouTube to give us some notification bells and likes and subscribes and all of those things. We would love to have you over there. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff to do. Comment. We would love to hear from you. Let you know, and so you can let us know how we are doing. Okay, that's it. We are really done tonight. Come on, production, y'all got it going on back there. That's what I'm talking about. We are leaving up out of here. We're going to give you the song on up out of here. This is the Stewart brothers. Now, we heard a little bit already, but here, listen, we're going to just give it to y'all, okay? Lift him up. See y'all next Tuesday.
Stomp your feet. Help me, this Jesus. Saints who will you. Help me, this Jesus. Just tell me this Jesus. Help me, this Jesus. Oh, lift him. Lift him. Lift him. Oh, lift him. Higher. 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 I'll draw. Oh, let's do that again. Oh, I wonder who will. Oh, who will. Help me, Jesus. lift him, oh, lift him. Stay right there. Come on. Oh, lift him, lift him, oh, lift him, love him with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul. Love him, oh, love him until the day you die. Serve him.